First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Flacco. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Taylor. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Off play action. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
17 yards that time for number 17. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That one taken in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Josh Downs now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Flacco. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Flacco. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Colts. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. The master of play action, Rodgers. That is intercepted into space. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's go. Silver.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he's up to the 45. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On red.
Now Lawrence. And he rifles one incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
From midfield now, Lawrence. That is caught. And shutting him off now open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Here's the 24.
A give to Etienne running right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Here we go, son.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Tank Bigsby. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of a game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Now the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's Wilson. Completes it to Austin.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry for Najee Harris. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle by Eric Armstead. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Wilson. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Lion.
Etienne up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Etienne. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It fights him off. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fighting his way through contact. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Well, now how about this return?
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Andre Cisco there on the stop. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! 11.
Now Lawrence to throw.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
40 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it is 28-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he won't quite make it to the 25. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. Muscles by at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Algier, 32 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question now, a loose football. The ball comes out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. A play fake. Now Penix. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They'll throw with Penix. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Throwing is Jackson.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the night, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play, and of course he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. And looking to throw. Penix. Got a man. It's London. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To the air. Penix. Hard throw. Incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Throw left side. There's London. Touchdown! Drake London, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They'll come up now on second down.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Throwing, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Jackson, quick pass wide. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Complete, Derrick Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. 4th down, here's Jackson. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Lawrence now off the play action. The throw finds Evan. The ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now give this up the middle to ETN. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Red on red.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's on the move. And he's up for a stunningly big loss. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Deontay Hardy to return this for the Ravens. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this at the 35. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. First down, here's Lamar. Henry on the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They send a tight end in motion. A quick throw completed out to the left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another run for Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Running once more with Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. This is Henry on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
That's taken in by Henry. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Red 23.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, run.
They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. He's running with... Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Jackson now on third. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They're trying an option play left side on first down. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So after all that, we're taking a scoreless game into the fourth here. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Risky throw. And it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Grind down the middle with Henry. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here to score. We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. There we go. Kill.
A give on 3rd to Elliott. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Dak off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Penix now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Third down, it's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Once more, it's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Extra point by Goose is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the 16. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys who have 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Elliott straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here we go.
From the 47. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they...
Here we go.
From the 34. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Prescott now on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They've got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. 2nd and 3 now. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Well, no look on his first look of the game, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They go play action. Here's Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. A lot of grass ahead. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
There we go. 26.
Dak to the air here. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here we go, here we go. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Yeah! Here we go! 26! Ready, 26! 26!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
He's throwing for it! And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted! That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix here from the gun. Going quickly, but it's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Pitts brings it in. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Penix. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now. 4th and short. Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Returning it from the 16. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah! Here
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Dak off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw it. It's caught. Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check!
To throw. He finds him beyond the marker. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Here's Zeke on the carry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing now. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
Yeah!
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. He'll look to throw it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they bring him down around the 34. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now we're on with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing now off play action. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Now a handoff to Algier. Has the first, but once more. He's past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They go again with Algier. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing this back in the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off Reed Blankenship.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
From the pistol, Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throwing for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying an option play, headed left. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles driving for a score and a halftime lead. Now they send their back in motion right. Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He's got time here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. First time this game they've looked to him, and now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And again, it's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Penix here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Penix. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That one intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That one intended for Drake London. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Penix to throw. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through 2, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
No touch. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Penix now on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. This is ahead for about 5. Darius Slay with the stop.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Penix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Let's go now.
Running it after the penalty. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Second down carry for Algier. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He's going to be touchdown as that return comes to an end. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Able to find Dotson here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
No touch.
Looking to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
On 1st down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a field goal. Looking to throw it. That's into the hands of Barkley. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Throwing now. This one finds Goddard. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Brought in close to the 8. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They've got first down from the 31. Robinson on the inside give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Here's a handoff for Algier. Runs inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. To throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here he is to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And his kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. We know what that means. Now even more pressure on their defense. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting at the 10. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Philadelphia.